They're off in the Shakertown. High Crime, the critical way, broke alertly. Just Might is away running in third. There's Hollis in fourth. Johnny Unleashed, a close-up fifth, moving through a crowd to challenge for the top spot. Imprimus is away running in the sixth position. And then Chessmaster in seventh, turned aside as eighth. Bound for Nowhere is ninth to the far outside. Ready for prime time, back toward the rail in 10th. Kantaka is 11th. And American Butterfly last of the 12 as they move on to the far turn. Johnny Unleashed against the rail has the lead around the turn, leads it by 3/4 of a length. The critical way second on the outside. High Crime is third out toward the center of the course, 2 lengths off the front pair. Just Might fourth toward the inside. Imprimus is fifth, looking toward the far outside at the top of the stretch, still 5 lengths off the lead. Chessmaster and then Bound for Nowhere behind that one. Coming to the final furlong, Johnny Unleashed short lead, but the critical way is there. Imprimus is coming on. Bound for Nowhere is running late on the far outside. Imprimus comes forward for the lead. Bound for Nowhere is trying to catch him. Imprimus has the lead. Bound for Nowhere is fighting on, but still second. Imprimus, Bound for Nowhere. These two to the line. Photo for the win in the Shakertown. What an effort by that pair. It'll either be Bound for Nowhere or Imprimus. Keeneland's 8th race, 25th running of the Shakertown Grade 2. Number 13, Bound for Nowhere. Owned and trained by Wesley Ward, the jockey Joel Rosario, his third winning ride of the day. Bound for Nowhere, 7-year-old son of the Factor, out of Fancy Deed by Allie Deed, bred in Kentucky by Wayne Lister, Gray Lister, and Brian Lister. Keeneland sales graduate gets the 5.5 furlongs over the turf, listed good, 1 minute, 2.19 seconds. Results of race 8 official, 13-2, 12-10, 8 official results for Keeneland's 8th race. Now the trophy presentation for the Shakertown. Mr. Everett Dobson, Keeneland trustee, presents to the connections of Bound for Nowhere.
2 years removed from his win in the Shakertown in 2018, Bound for Nowhere comes back at 7 and dazzles us with a late stretch run for Wesley Ward and Joel Rosario. And Joel, I'm running out of ways to ask you how you're doing this, so I'm not even going to try to change it up. How did you pull this one off this time?
Oh, I mean, thanks to Wesley Ward. He's just amazing trainer. I really thanks for the opportunity.
Did you have to change up tactics for a horse that had shown speed in the past due to the outside draw?
I mean, yes, I was way outside there, the draw, and but looked like a little bit of speed, and he could come from off the base too. So just like I said, so Wesley Ward.
Joel, keep it rolling.
Thank you so much.
Wesley, what do you see when you watch Joel Rosario at his best as he has been over the course of these 2 days?
Well, the thing about him, he's very patient. We call him a cool sitter and a go-getter. He's unbelievable. He sits back there and he rides with a lot of confidence, as he did for Mr. Ramsey yesterday in that race. He's just, and the horses just run for him. He's got beautiful hands and very patient, and you never count him out. Turn it for home. Here he comes.
You have a big smile on your face every time we see you in the paddock or in the winner's circle, but it felt like that this was a bigger smile in winning this race with this horse. Does this 7-year-old mean maybe a little bit more to you?
Yeah, he's a really hard horse to train. He's got a lot of issues. He's overcome just minor deals, but major setbacks when you're trying to keep him at this level. I got to give all the credit to his rider every day who rides him, Julio Garcia, who's rode him the majority of his career. He's supposed to ride him today, and we couldn't. He said, "No, Wesley, I'm officially retired." But he's on him every day for all these years, and I can't thank that little fella enough.
Great stuff to watch here. Congratulations to you, Julio, and the team. Well done. Bound for Nowhere. Now a 2-time winner, 3 years removed from his previous win in the Shakertown.